Hey, today we are at Twin Lakes Marine in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. We're going to go over with you everything about my new Mirrocraft Aggressor 1771. Not only what the boat has in it, but we're also going to go in the water and show you how we're going to best set up that boat. Don't miss this episode. This is Hook and Hunt TV.
We're now south I-55. We're gonna take a little scenic drive down Interstate 49. We're just looking for a good time.
Before we take the boat out on the water, I'm going to put in this TB zinc from Lucas Oil. And what this does is it has additional boundary protection for your engine before that first critical startup. It actually protects your cams, lifters, and piston rings when they need it the most. And I'll put it in now before we take it out. Also, every time we get the oil changed on this motor, I'm going to add some more TB zinc. Another fantastic product from Lucas Oil that'll help your engine run longer and stronger.
A nice feature Mercury has added with their motors is on your back plate on your motor. It has your maintenance, so it shows what you do every 100 hours, every 300 hours, your oil type, oil amount, and a very nice feature they have on here is you've got a QR code you can scan. It brings you right to Mercury's YouTube page, and it will show you maintenance, change, oil, gear lube, fuel filters, everything you need to keep your motor in optimum running condition.
I wanted to go through some of the features, or actually all the features, that are on my new Mirrocraft 1771 Aggressor. And the first thing that I wanted to show off is the trolling motor. We've got the top of the line Minn Kota Altera on this, and this is a self-deploying trolling motor that you can actually do by remote. So you can work it from anywhere in the boat by press of a button. It'll pick up, it'll put itself away. When you're on the dock, you can actually leave it out there in the water, put it on spot lock. There's no way that the waves are going to crash it into the dock. Really just a fantastic feature. And one of the things that I want to tell you about is the ram mount. Twin Lakes Marine is absolutely fantastic. It's the best customer service I've ever had from Marina. And they actually came up with the idea of putting that ram mount in there so when I'm going down the road, I actually have more stability and locks everything in place. That way the trolling motor's not bouncing up and down. I really like that, and it's really easy to take off and put away. Looking forward to really getting on some good fish this year and being able to hold in place with that spot lock. This Altera, this is the trolling motor I always wanted. This 1771 has a ton of storage in it. This boat is 17 foot 4 inches long. It also has a 94-inch beam on it. This is going to be fantastic in big water. As you can see, 4 carpeted storage areas right here. Matter of fact, it's got even more storage if you're a bass multi-species fisherman like me. One of the best features on this boat is the 8.5 foot rod locker. You can get rods up to 9 feet in here, and I've got places for 7 big rods in here. They really hold down nice with these new brackets that they put in here. Everything is carpeted, again with a little more additional storage, everything in the hydraulic system right here. And on top of that, we even have more storage to show you in the back. The back of this Mirrocraft has some really cool features to it. Again, you've got another big tackle box or another storage area back here in the battery compartment that is carpeted. Once I close that, it becomes an extremely solid deck. And these jump seats back here, this becomes a very stable platform for an additional angler back here, as well as it's got even more additional storage underneath each seat. The 1771, without question, is not short on storage space. This segment of Hook and Hunt TV is brought to you by these and other fine sponsors. The 1771 has a huge live well. It's actually a 50-inch live well. You can take out the divider if you have a muskie that you want to revive in there. It's also more than big enough for a good limit of walleyes, or even if you're fishing a bass tournament. It's got a great recirculator system in it. And for those of you guys that need live bait, a fantastic live bait well that's easily accessible from the front as well as the back deck. Yeah, like if I'm coming up to a reef or something that I really want to look at, I'll probably go on side imaging a lot to see what I have on either side of the boat. Now, you and I were talking about, a lot of people don't know that this is not the whole thing that's under the boat. You're looking at this, where I'm looking at right now, or concentrating the most on, is this back part of this boat. That's actually what I'm seeing right now. This is a history of what you've seen, right? So is there a certain way that you set that up to get the speed to go slower or faster?
So on these, if you quick click your menu, you got your sensitivity, your color that you can change it all. But a lot of guys like to mess with their chart speed because that slows down. It's like a printer printing out a piece of paper. That slows down or speeds up how quick it goes through what's under your boat.
So what I've heard is if you're just going like at idle speed like this, I probably want it about 3 or how do I get back? Go up the chart speed.
Up.
Okay.
Then you go over, then left and right as you're up and down.
Then left and right. So I can probably go, if I really want a good detailed image, I can probably go 3 or 4.
Yep.
Right. And then that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it most of the time, because when I'm going by something, I want to be able to idle, and that way I can get the most distinct image of what I'm doing. Now when I'm going down the lake, I can go back to view, right?
Correct. Hit your exit first.
Exit first, and then I go to
your
view. And then I want to get my mapping, which I want to see where I'm going on the lake. So right there, and then I can, when I exit out of that, I can go back to view and I get to my side scan, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So I'm going to go here, and then there. I'm going to do traditional and mapping when I'm going down the lake. That way I can easily see. That's what I'm used to, and that's what I'm going to start with. This segment of Hook and Hunt TV is brought to you by these and other fine sponsors. Let's talk a little bit about the break-in period for this Mercury Pro XS.
So the break-in period with your Mercury Pro XS is don't run it wide open throttle for long periods of time, especially through the break-in period. Also vary your speeds, and once in a while open it up and get it all the way in the RPM.
All right. Well, that's what we'll do. Just like you said, a varying break-in speed. Every motor's going to have its manual. Best thing to do, listen to your mechanic. That is your pit crew. That's who's going to be working on your engine. Let's go do it.
Yeah, now get yourself a fast boat, take a ride on a P-road, we're headed down to that old shack, down in the swamp on Bad Black, where the gray goose is gonna fly across the southern sky. Let's raise a glass, yeah, we're running hard and fast. Big sunshine, and relax your mind and be free. Well, baby, you and me, it's a special night. It's gonna be alright in time.
Hey, it's always exciting to break in a new boat, and I couldn't be more proud to work with two of these great companies. Twin Lakes Marine, who's been in business since 1965, and Mirrocraft Boats, who's been in business since 1956. Looking for a new boat, make sure you come and check out Twin Lakes Marine. Customer service beyond belief, and I really want to thank Aaron Kirkman for his exceptional knowledge when it comes to setting up the boat. I would look him up when you get to Twin Lakes Marine. Hey, we'll be on the road somewhere, someplace next week. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. Be safe. We'll see you soon. I'm Jim Crowley.